Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Sketch Club. My name is Jason Meyer, and tonight we are going to talk about moving volume. Moving volume, and we're going to do that using a seal provided by the one and only, thank you, Miss Susan Schaefer. Thank you, Miss Susan. And so, I am going to be working in pen and ink tonight. Just because it's a little bit faster, and I want to try to talk about some things. They can get a little bit subtle in there, but it's going to be a lot of fun, for sure, for sure. So let's see, Miss Claudia. Hello, Claudia. Man, you're like on time Tom. Every night, love it, love it, love it. And Susan, the provider of the seal. The provider of the seal reference. Thank you, Susan. Okay, Miss Shakti and Ellie. All right. So, I had some takers on the Double Dog Dare last night. Did anybody else do the Double Dog Dare from Masterworks? And Miss Cindy's here. She's just in another room, so she'll be taking care of the comments and all of that. So I've been nursing a little bit of a head cold, and we have our last demonstration in the morning, and I've already done it. It was recorded this afternoon, so tomorrow morning is going to be slightly different. I will be there live, but we'll be playing the video, and I've got it edited down to just about an hour. And so hopefully it'll be a little bit of a better pace, and then I'm not going to talk a lot, but make some comments about what you're seeing and what I hope you're getting from these things. So slightly different format. I hope you enjoy that tomorrow. But for tonight, it's the seal. Let's go to the ocean. Let's go to the ocean. Do I remember how to go to the ocean? I do. There we go. All right, let's meet our friend tonight. Meet our friend. There we go. I am a little bit confused about the light source here. I'm not sure if there was a flash involved or not, but this looks like it's almost getting direct sunlight, and it's also from up above. So we may be making up our own light source here, which is fine. This is about creating everything. Sea lion! Oh, no way, no way! Okay, so this is a sea lion. My bad. I probably read the text without my glasses on. Oops. Alright, but nonetheless, we're still going to move this sea lion in the setting sun. In the setting sun. Hey, he's almost staring directly into that sun. Oof. Alright, so a good idea. Actually, I'm going to start in pen to start with what we're talking about. So let's think about what we've got here. If we start at the nose, let's call this the nose of the sea lion. And his mouth is there. This side is a lot less. And this side is more. So we've got a near to far going. And that's going to move back to where? To about there. You guys see this is basically a cylinder. Moving back like that. And then it's going to run into a larger cylinder. That's tilted back like that. So let's go ahead for simplicity, because that straight light is very complicated. Let's think about this coming down like this. So that would be lit, and then as this goes, it would come down like that. And then on this side, from around here, because this is twisting through, so this is going back, 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 And then the neck is going to twist this way. And it's going like that, right? So there's a big stretch here. And there's a pinch on this side. Right? And then it's going to come down and then turn under, right? Because it's going to start going back into space, but it's going to go this way. His body goes this way before he comes back that way. So complex, huh? So we're moving back, we're moving back, we're moving back, we're moving back. And then I can't tell, but I'm sure we're moving back, but just not the same degree as we move down, but change the directions. And then we're going to change directions again. And change directions again. Pinch. A pinch here. And a pinch here. So if there's a pinch on one side, then that means the other side is stretching. And then, believe it or not, right after that stretch, there's a pinch on this side of the body. Then that far side that we can't see is stretching around, right? So this is all pinching in like that, while this side is going to be stretching around. Okay, does that make sense? And we've got a couple of fins in here that we've got to get to. But let's start at 0. That's just the concept of what we're doing. So one other thing before we start. All right, that's a lot of information right there, isn't it? As opposed to what does that mean? Well, it means we're seeing a cylinder do this, and if it's doing that, then we're seeing a cylinder do that. So we're going to just take that idea of going over the form on however we're seeing it, and we're going to combine that with the idea of a pinch and a stretch. So we could be going up and over, and then this could be coming at us, and then that could be going away from us. So then that would put this point closest to us, and then we're going back in space from here, and we're coming forward, then we're going to go back in space this direction. All right, well, let's take a look. Let's see if we can get ourselves into some trouble. So let's start with just the seal face. And I'm going to start with something a little bit lighter here so that we can build up. And let's just mark the front, maybe not that big. Got a little carried away. Let's come up here. So this side of the nose is bigger, that side of the nose is smaller. Smaller. Bigger. Okay. And all of this is, we could think about as that, it's almost a cone, right? And it's going to be going back like that. And then it's turning around. Okay, so this gesture is going back, and then it's going to pull through this way. Before there's a jig, and I think we need this to go beyond that, don't we? This is confusing because that's going back into space. But let's break that and bring this far. Something like that. Okay, so we could think of step one, gesture or movement. So we got our gesture going through there. And then we could do a step two. We could go over the form. And then step three, we will contain the form. Okay, so we got our gesture moving through the round. So then let's go over the form, and that would be feeling it. Right, we've got a stretch on this side, and that pinch is coming from over here. It's going to be moving around that way. Right. And then we can contain it. So there's front part of the container, and then let's the cylinder, the cone. Let's contain the back part. So how are we going to express a bend? Well, let's just will that do the job? I think so. Okay, so that's going to stretch and pull. Stretch and pull. Around. And this is going to come back this way as there's a bend. And what I try to do is, like, if this is bending under here, try to see what kind of rhythm I can find as that comes out, right? Try to have some relation. Some relation to that. So there's another bend. So we've got a bend. We've got a bend. Again, when I say bend, this one, this one, see how that feels like a bend? So we're doing those bends, and then when we bend on one side, we want to feel the stretch on the other. Okay. Coming up over the fin, which is jutting out and holding the weight. So that creates a bend in there. So stretch, come through. Oops, didn't quite go long enough, did I? So that'll come back down to there. So that stretch is going to be met by this bend. Okay, are you guys following? Did I move too fast there? Are you guys with me? If this is the first time you're hearing it, you may be going, whoa, but if you've heard this a few times before, I'm hoping you can follow. So now before our time runs out, because it'll go fast, let's just think about the light and dark of this. Again, we're going to have our light come in from here. So that will be, light will be hitting right here. So that highlight would work right down there. And then most of this would go under, right? If the light's coming this way and this is moving away from it, before it would hit again here on the shoulders. And then we would start seeing it come over this way. Alright, so let's show that a little clearer, a little more clarity. So do we still have our nose? I said our nose is going to be there. Right, and those whiskers would be coming down like that. Our stretch that's leading into a pinch. There we go. Just going to throw that into shadow like that. And then look, this is going to be turning under like this, and then let's throw a hard cast shadow. All right, like that. And then it'll be hitting that form shadow, moving around like that. And then this leg, of course, would have the shadow side. And here we're moving this way again. Let's see, we forgot a leg. That's not good. That's not good. Yeah, this is a good way to show how he's twisted, is how those legs are coming off. You guys see how I'm just following the form around? Following the form. Is this a seal or a dragon? Did I make this guy too long? Don't forget to foreshorten this. I think this is too long. Probably needs to be cut there. How'd you guys do? How'd you do on your seal? Did you get him moving through space? Let's see. Little ear there. Like when you can get things that can help you cast shadows and tell the viewer what's happening, that's a good thing. Yeah, and maybe that we need light coming through here. Maybe some of that. Be casting a little bit of a shadow. All of that will be kind of under the shadow. Form shadow. Going way in the ocean atmosphere. Away something like that. Okay, that's what I got for tonight. How did you guys do? How did you guys go? You know what? I better label this. I better label this or my friend Susan is going to not be my friend. This is a sea lion. Rawr. There we go. That should help me remember Susan. Okay, so what was our process? Step 1, we're going to get our gesture and movement, kind of understand how the thing is moving through space. Step 2, we can go over the form to kind of get a sense of what's happening, and then we can contain the form. Side, side, top, bottom, end, and then this one is going to do what? Go around there. And then we're going to go this way. Okay, so just like the tube, and then after we contain the form, we can shadow. Okay, so this is something that I like to play with a lot just because it's easy and fast and fun. It's a little different pace than the charcoal and the paint. But anyway, play with it. Have a good time. If you have a little water, that can be fun too to kind of muck things up. I think I need a water-based pen here. I need a water-based pen. He is relaxed. Oops, what happened? What happened? There you go. He is relaxed. He's completely relaxed. A bit challenging. Okay. I'm kind of happy to hear that, because usually if people say, oh yeah, that's simple, it means they haven't quite gone deep enough. And I'm sorry. I know, Susan. Seal's shoulders aren't quite that big. I'll have to... Something happened to this poor guy. Something happened to that poor guy. Alright, Claudia had a good time. Okay. Good. So hope you guys all move some volume around. Ellie and Shakti, I look forward to seeing you guys. And then tomorrow morning, we'll be back for our last day 3 demo and last demonstration of our little run that we've had going here. And like I said, I've got it edited down to an hour, and we're gonna play it. It's gonna go a little bit quicker, and we're gonna cap off this 3-day of what is finish. May have a few thoughts on that. So I hope you guys can join me in the morning on YouTube at 8 a.m. And then tomorrow night we'll be right back here for Sketch Club at 7 p.m. Can't wait to see you. If you're in the class, make sure you get done what you can get done and get it sent in to us by Thursday night for our final class Friday morning. All right, everybody. Great seeing you. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.